Hi, Earth signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your April 2021 love and relationship message for you. And if you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. When you go into subscriptions, you'll see every time I put up a video, which is every Saturday. So this is for all the Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorns. This is your love for 2021. So let's get into your message. Message in a bottle. Round and round and happy, happy. Okay. So this is saying that you're going to receive a message or something from somebody about your relationship, or maybe you're going to hear something about somebody about your relationship. You're going to get a message. The next one is round and round. And round feels like you're going in circles. And why does this keep happening? And why am I, why does this keep happening to me? But this is saying every time you're in a relationship, you level up a little bit better, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though it feels like you're going in circles and like, God, I always do the same thing, or it never gets better, or this is saying that is not true. You are getting better. You're not staying in bad things for as long. That's all it's saying. And this is happy, happy. And this is like, am I going to get my happily ever after? Yes, you are. But you have to work on yourself first. And you can't take the shortcut, guys. I know for Earth signs, you're just looking for love in every place. And you're learning to love yourself, which is huge. But you're going to be getting a message from somebody about something, about your relationship, about something. And it's going to throw you back. So let's see. I'm going to read and dive a little bit deeper. So it says communication, a sign, a Cledon, which is the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way of your highest good. You could expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open on what you learn. Only good can come of it in the end. The signs are all there. So you guys, whatever message you get, it is going to be good. Stop thinking the worst case scenario. I know it's hard to do, but it says, the next one says the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revision of a pattern from a new perspective. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in the dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar? Don't be surprised if you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of their easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine as you get to do things again, only differently this time. For you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So you guys, this person was sent into your life to teach you more lessons, and maybe this time you're like, okay, I got it. I need to do something differently because I don't want to keep ending up in the same place. So it's okay. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means you had parts of you that weren't healed, that needed to be, and maybe it took a second time or a third time to realize, okay, if this same thing keeps happening and I keep ending up in the same spot, how can I do things differently this time? So the next one is happy, happy, and it's joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. There are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and what you know And you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now and not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight with your relationship. And if you are seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of it like bees to honey. So this is saying, you guys, be where you are, be present. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry your relationship did not work out the way that you thought it would or should. But it's saying it's okay. You guys are waking up to yourself and being comfortable in your own skin. And that's what every relationship is here to teach us, is how to get closer to ourselves, which is closer to God. So we're all learning these lessons. It's not just you. You're not the only one this happens to. You're not the first or the last. All right. Holy shit. This says talking. It says interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hoovering. So you had a great relationship with this person. You could talk, you could text, you could email. You're so excited to hear from them. Hoovering is, they suck the life out of you, by the way. Hoovering is a vacuum cleaner. Like, it's so cool that somebody needed you. You needed to be needed, but it was to the point that it exhausts you. It consumes you and exhausts you and acts. You have to cut this person off. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So maybe you do this or this person has done to you, and chances are you might have done this first and maybe somebody has done it to you. And either way, having it done to you or doing it to somebody. So it's like the silent treatment. Silence is the highest form of rage that there is. Let me repeat that. Silence is the highest form of rage that there is. That is power and control on the other person's end. And they're telling you where this relationship is going or where this conversation is. It's going nowhere because they're not going to let it. So they have complete control of the entire situation. When somebody does that to you, they are guarding and protecting their heart because they are scared. And even though they're doing that and they're scared, it is unhealthy. It is not something that you can fix. It is not your fault that they're doing this to you. They are guarding and protecting their heart because of previous things that have happened to them. It has nothing to do with you. It's very hard not to take this personal, but they are shutting you down because they don't know how to cope. And if you do this to other people, you are doing the same. You are shutting people down because you don't know how to cope. So it's okay. It's okay to take a pause. It's okay to take a break, but it also can go to the extreme where it's manipulation. And you don't have to tolerate it, or the other person doesn't have to tolerate it if it's you doing this. And maybe you do it to each other, but it is a sign of this is not healthy. And the next one says coffin. So it's like this relationship, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So it's saying this relationship is, it's dead. It's dead and buried. It's not going to last. It's okay. You needed this relationship to grow. You needed this relationship to help you heal. This is like, please don't beat the shit out of yourself that this didn't work out. It takes two unhealthy people to have an unhealthy relationship. When one person's well and the other person is not well, the well person gets sick. The well person doesn't make the sick person better. The sick person makes the well person sick. So this is saying this relationship isn't going to last. It really didn't have a chance, but you guys You needed to do this, both of you. So for all of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, I'm sorry that this relationship has not worked out, because I think you thought it was the one for you, and that's okay. That's okay. Do not settle. No breadcrumbs. You be the whole loaf of bread, and you get somebody who is a whole loaf of bread, and you guys can make sandwiches together. So the first one is new love, and it says, a new person stirs your romantic feelings. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. So this is saying a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You guys, if you're in a relationship and your romantic feelings get stirred, the relationship that you're in is not well. And that's a lot of times when you get stirred up, is because you're not being fulfilled in one. You are not open to love when you're in a healthy, loving relationship. There's no way that can get in. So if you're starting to have feelings for somebody else while you're with somebody else, this is a sign that what you're in isn't healthy. But this is a sign that maybe your relationship isn't as great as you thought it was. And the next one says attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it says your love life is ascending to a bigger, higher level of commitment. So it says engagement, that you're going to get engaged to this next person who is stirring your romantic feelings. So you guys, maybe something happened why you're still with this person, or this relationship is ending and you're going to meet somebody. I hope. The only thing I can tell you about is if you get involved with somebody else while you're still with somebody, chances are that relationship is not going to stand the test of time, because you're not open 100%. You're in two places at once. And chances are, if you're in two places at once, and the other person is okay with that, or they're in another relationship, like, it might seem like it's going to work out at first, and it doesn't matter. It means somebody's going to stir up your feelings. You're going to be attracted. It is going to lead to an engagement. It doesn't mean that it's going to work out. It doesn't mean any of that. But if you guys are experiencing attraction, earth signs, while you're with somebody else, it's just telling me to tell you that this is a major red flag, that what you're in isn't healthy. You might be stirred by the next greatest, best shiny object, which is exciting in itself, but it doesn't mean that that it's going to work out, but it means it's going to happen. So you guys, this is your sign signing off. I wish I could tell you, like, oh my God, but every experience you're in, you need it. You need it in order to get back to yourself and to get back to the divine. So we're all learning about relationships, and a lot of times what you learn how to do is what not to do first, and then eventually that leads you to what to do and what you can do. So this is your sign signing off. I'm wishing you a happy month of April. If you're still watching, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.